At the main press center, various sessions are being held with experts for their take on the Inter-Korean summit and what to expect.
And watchers say that shutting down the regime's nuclear facilities and freezing its missiles and nuclear tests is clearly not the same thing as a complete denuclearization. Our Kim Min-ji reports.
The eyes of the world will be on the Korean peninsula on Friday as the leaders of South and North Korea sit down for talks. What kind of agreement comes out of the meeting and to what extent it differs from previous deals is of a particular interest, especially with a summit between North Korea and the U.S. in the works.
Declaring an end to the war could be difficult this time around, but I do expect agreements on things like preventing war on the Korean peninsula and ending hostilities. What helped gain North Korea's trust was President Moon Jae-in saying there would be no war on the peninsula without South Korea's consent. In preventing war, this kind of thing is important. On top of that, denuclearization or any announcement of the North giving up its ICBMs would be a big success.
But there have been doubts about the North's true intentions with its sudden change of stance. And although the regime has talked about shutting down its nuclear facilities and halting missile and nuclear tests, some experts point out that it's a positive step, but it won't amount to complete denuclearization.
Whether he is going to surrender all his nuclear weapons overnight, the answer is definitely not. Why? The North Korean leaders see their nuclear weapons as the only guarantee of their regime security. But it seems that facing a very strong and sometimes I would say excessively strong reaction from Trump administration, he has decided to slow down and reverse his course. I don't believe that denuclearization is possible because it goes against long-term interests.
But some experts see the potential for any outcome to bear fruit, since the Inter-Korean summit is being held relatively early in South Korean President Moon Jae-in's term in office. That gives his administration more time to see whether any promises made are kept, unlike in the past when summit talks were held near the end of the presidential terms. But it also means more responsibility on Seoul's part.
I like the word guide, rather than he used to use the word broker or matchmaker. That means we are out of it. Guide means we are driving the car. So that means we can direct directions and we can limit, even though it's wider. So in that sense, after this Inter-Korean summit, to have cooperation and to guide U.S. and to explain North Korean intention to him.
What's for sure is that Friday's summit should be used as a means to build trust that's been lost over the years on provocations and sanctions, and that it's the start of many more summits with North Korea to come. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.